Oh, look, we are live. No one's in here. So that's cool. To be honest, I really didn't expect anyone to be in here. I just wanted to do this live in case people had questions and be able. Oh, hi. Hey, boo. So, pattern beauty. Twisting this hair. Y'all know I hate twisting my hair. I am almost have to. I've been making pretty good time. It probably took me like a little over an hour to do this. But yeah, so okay, so I used Pattern Beauty, the leave-in, and it's already in my hair. When I am twisting my hair, I pretty much apply my products the same way as I would in a wash and go. I just twist the hair instead of leaving it out. So I'm using aloe vera gel from Target. This is like, I don't know, $5. And definitely one of my tried and true. I've already tried it with a wash and go with the pattern. So I like it, and I don't think I'm gonna have any gunk, especially because I did end up also washing my hair with pattern today, and we will talk about that. So yeah, let's twist this stuff. All right, Pattern Beauty. Tracy Ellis Ross, love her. Everyone loves her. I'm pretty excited when she came out with this line. I know everyone loves her hair. I will say I've seen some people criticizing her for not releasing a styler. I personally am so happy that she didn't release a styler because I feel like people already covet her hair, and I feel like her releasing a styler just would have emphasized them trying to do something to get hair like hers instead of actually like trying to care for their hair. So I appreciate the focus on hair care instead of getting a certain look. So kudos to her for that. Although I will say the name pattern, y'all know how I feel about curl pattern, but I'll let it go. It's still a cute name. All right, so how big are these pieces gonna be? I am trying to like not do super mini twists, but I don't want them to be like too big either. So I'm probably gonna let these twists stay in for like a week because I'm not doing a twist out. I'm just doing some twists because I don't feel like doing my hair. So yeah. Okay. So first of all, the shampoo for pattern is right here. This is a hydration shampoo. It's kind of like one of those semi-opaque creamier formulas. It reminds me of Cream of Nature, the old formula, but a little bit thinner. I think it also relates to Cream of Nature in the way it kind of has that slip in it. I could comb my hair when I was using the shampoo by itself. I would prefer not to, just because I mean you have like a smoother set when you're using conditioner instead of shampoo. Shampoo is a little bit more friction, but I still really liked. You asking me about the price? Hold on, let me get to it. Okay, I still really liked how it went on my hair. As for the price point, I'm absolutely fine with the price point. I think it's comparable to Diva Curl. I would say it's more of a luxury hair care line. I will say when the brand was launched, calling it affordable and saying that we have a 13-ounce conditioner that's still what, $25 isn't really affordable to me because there are definitely other leave-ins that are a lot less expensive. I definitely wouldn't call the line just like affordable and cost effective, but it's a luxury line. I have so many products, and I do have a good amount of luxury products like Oyen, Diva Curl, Weedod. I would say it's more in line with those, so I don't really have an issue with it. So back to the shampoo. Yeah, so it was really good, really great rinse out. I will say that it gives you more of that squeaky clean feeling, so it's not something that I would use every single time I wash my hair. I would really end up just doing it more like once or like every 2 weeks or something like that. I think the last time I used it was when I first got my order, and that was about 2 weeks ago. I'm not of the camp that's like, oh, I love it when my hair is squeaky clean. I like it to feel clean, but a little bit softer. So it was like, yeah. All right. As for the ingredients, there's no sulfates. The ingredients look good. I love all the ingredients that she has. I didn't see anything that stuck out to me as super new. I didn't see like a formulation like, wow, I've never seen a formulation like that before. But I think Oh, I'm gonna tell you about the conditioner. I really think that it's nice. It's cool. So let's see. Mm, that's it for the shampoo. Would I buy it again? Yes and no. Like in terms of the performance, I would absolutely buy it again. The only reason why I probably wouldn't end up buying it again unless there was a sale like at Ulta is only because it really did remind me of my Dollar Curl Club shampoo, and they are also Black owned, and that is just like a lot less expensive. So it's really just coming down to the price. And I don't really love shampoo anyway. I mean, shampoo's a necessity, but I'm not like crunk over shampoo, so it's whatevs. The smell of the shampoo. All the smells here, I think the leave-in was really the only thing I could really smell. It's like a clean scent. It's not my preference. I love dessert scents, so I'm not saying it's bad. It smells totally fine. I just am super, super into desserty scents, and I prefer all my hair products to smell like cookies and like I think like one of my favorite, like my favorite leave-in smells like cookies, and my other favorite smells like watermelon. So like, I mean, okay. So moving on to the conditioner. This is the heavy conditioner. This is the one that's like recommended for coilies and tight textures. So like you said, I don't really buy into suggesting curl patterns to get the best products. I actually just looked at the ingredients and of all three of her conditioners, because she has like one for like looser curls, coily curls, and then like tight textures is what she calls it. So I looked at the ingredients, saw all three conditioners, and figured my hair would probably like this one the best. And the ingredients are very good. There's lots of oil in it, avocado oil, shea butter. There's a couple of waxes in there, so that's just something to keep in mind if you were using this, especially like if you wanted to leave it in, because waxes do build up in your hair over time. We always talk about, this twist and struggle, I know, right? We always talk about how silicones are bad for you and they build up, but we also need to remember that natural things build up on our hair as well if we're not cleansing properly, and oils and butters are big. Waxes will stay on your hair and still dry your hair out just like silicone will. So also important to still cleanse your hair. I don't like this, but you know what? It's gonna live like this. It's gonna live like this because I hate twisting my hair. Anyway, so the conditioner, 13 ounces. I think a lot of people, I'm not really sure why there's like an emphasis on it being 13 ounces instead of 9, because I'll be honest, 4 more ounces isn't going to do that much for me. However, it is a good size conditioner and still better than 8 ounces, because 8-ounce conditioners that are rinse out are kind of like laughable to me. So ingredients are good. There is no glycerin, I believe. Yeah. There's no glycerin in it. And it's very, very thick. It's like a very thick lotion. I'm gonna finish this twist, and I'm gonna see if I can get some of this out and show it to you. And I know y'all love seeing me twist my hair. Like I'm trying to like do everything at once because I haven't been on YouTube for so long, and I'm trying to twist my hair. I'm like, I don't want to do my hair, but now I don't feel like I'm doing my hair by myself. So hello. And I'll show you this in a second. So it's really thick. Almost, I would liken it like if you had like a squeezable butter. And it's just white opaque. And putting it on my hair, one of the things that I was actually extremely excited about was sometimes I feel like very thick conditioners don't rub, like they don't spread well in your hand. And then in the shower, you end up wasting it. And like for a conditioner that's this expensive, I would be PO'd if I dropped like a big old glob of it in my shower. So that's one thing. So I did deep condition with this for an hour today. And I also have used it just as a regular conditioner a couple of times. Am I gonna let my twist get wet in the shower? Nah. I like when I twist my hair, I don't run my hair under the shower every day. If my scalp itches, I will, even though I have like conditioner spray. And if I'm only gonna leave them in for probably like a week and a half, I don't think they're gonna get super itchy. Okay, hold on. Let me get a paper towel. My hands are messy. Okay. How are you all doing today? Also, it's Friday. I'm happy. I'm trying to get in here. Okay. So I will say one thing that I do not really care for is I hate it when conditioners have like an opaque tube and I can't see how much is left. And I feel like this about all products, and even like one of my favorite brands, Oyen, and I love them so much. And I'm like, why? I need to see, because sometimes I'm in the shower and it feels like I have some conditioner left, and then I start putting it in my hair, and all of a sudden I'm like, where's my conditioner? I'm done here. So yeah, I would prefer to see it. That's just me. So it looks like this. It's like very, very, very thick. But it does spread well in your hands in the shower. I'm not gonna put this in my hair. I want to. I really want to. But I already have other stuff in my hair and I don't want it to get gunky. So the conditioners, I mean, wonderful. I've detangled with it. Had no issues. Like I feel like, and I think when I first got Pattern, I had not done my hair in a pretty good amount of, I mean, it might have been a week and a half before I had after I had detangled my hair. And this one definitely made it easier for me to detangle my hair, even though I had not done it in such a long time. And I really enjoyed that. Leaving it in, it felt great. I mean, I really don't have anything negative to say about these products. Like, they're all very good. The ingredients are good. The conditioner, I was surprised upon rinsing it because my hair felt soft, but it also felt like, oh my God, my arms are tired. Help. Why does one twist take so long? Oh my gosh. Y'all know me. You know I want to do wash and goes. Anyway, so I felt like my hair felt strong too. It almost felt like there was protein in it, but then I'm looking at the ingredients and I'm swearing there are no proteins in here. I mean, people say like soybean oil kind of has a little kick of protein, but it's like almost like it's like halfway down the ingredients. So I don't even know how that would be like a super big deal. Yeah, I don't know, but I couldn't see anything that really would be protein, but it did feel a little bit strong. So if you're like, no, I'm probably gonna have to do this one again. Are these too big? I hate those in my hair. We're gonna see how that looks later. I gotta make sure these are small enough. My hair, like, I don't know. I was supposed to do mini twists, and I was like, the pieces of hair are gonna be so small. I'm gonna be so aggravated, like, no boo. Okay, so yeah. So pretty much the conditioner is great. One of my friends tried the Intense Conditioner, Casey, and she's also on YouTube. She has a video, so I will leave her video in the comments, or not in the comments, in my description when I go back and clean it up. But she loved the Intensive Conditioner better than the Heavy, and she tried both. I think I'll probably order the Intense one just to see how it compares. But yeah, okay. No, that's not what I want. You just really want to annoy me down here. And this is funny because I recently cut bangs. So I have like actual bangs now, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to twist this to make it not look crazy. Well, that'll be fine. There we go. Let's do it like that. Yep. Okay. Cool. Ooh, yeah. What's up? The Intensive is your favorite too? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that one. I'll see. I think that one might be a really good like deep conditioner for me. Okay, on to the leave-in. And the leave-in is like a little bit less expensive. This is 9.8 ounces. Or wait, no, the shampoo is like the same. Everything is like $20 to $25. When you get the regular sizes. She also has the bigger like salon sizes, and if I were going to order something, reorder, like if I wanted to reorder the leave-in, I would just use the bigger, I would just get the bigger size because I know my hair likes it and it's more cost effective to get the bigger size. Oh my God, twist. So the leave-in, let's see, let me look at these ingredients. Biotin's in here, jojoba, castor oil, olive oil, avocado oil, there are lots of oils. Almond oil. There is protein in here, hydrolyzed vegetable protein, which is a strengthening protein. Please understand, all proteins are not created equal. There are softening proteins and also strengthening proteins, and there are some that do a little bit of both. Vegetable protein is more on the strengthening side. So we have amodimethicone. So there is a water-soluble cone in here. I do not have any problem with those. I think they I think they coat the hair well and help you prolong your style because, yeah, I mean, that's what silicones are for. Aloe vera is in here, my boo-boo. Panthenol. I don't see... I could have sworn there was glycerin in here, but maybe I made that up in my head. Oh, I do see it. It's all the way down at the bottom. I wouldn't even worry about it. Like, I've used this in the humidity, and y'all know how I am about using heavy humectants and humidity, and I have not had issues. Y'all, this twist is... If this twist looks weird, I'm going to pin it back. I did not get her brush. My favorite thing to detangle with is my Weedod double detangler, and I've been using that for years, and I have no desire to like get anything else. I never have been into detangling brushes. Like when everyone was into like Denman's, I threw mine away because it didn't work for my hair. My hair doesn't really, I don't know, my hair doesn't clump like that. It's weird. Like the texture of my hair doesn't, I don't know. Or maybe I'm just not willing to do pieces that are small enough to really do it. I don't know about this. Why make me look bald? I'm not bald, guys. I might change that later. But oh well. We're starting it now. Yeah, I might have to change that. Anyway. So, all right, I'm halfway done. Okay, here we go. Now this is, like I said, I do my twist the same way. I pretty much do my wash and go. So I do my wash and goes in 8 sections. And I usually apply my leave-in to, use that much, the whole section instead of just like each little section. So I've been doing this with this here. Guys, you see my color's almost gone. Last time I bleached my hair, 2-3 years ago? I have not used any like other dyes other than like just semi-permanent dyes, and so my hair is a virgin almost. I'm gonna add a little bit more, make sure my ends are moisturized. Get them ends. Okay, so then I was taking, oh my gosh, if I seem very frustrated, I'm not frustrated. I just do not like doing my hair. I'm lazy. Y'all know this. Okay, so take this part in the back. And I'm just finger raking because I want to make sure it's detangled enough. And I'm not running into any tangles while I am twisting. And you see only like a little bit of hair just came out. It's not like bad at all. Okay, so let's talk. I think I'm good on pattern. Do you guys have any other questions for me about pattern? Because I definitely like that. One second. I see a comment that is under review, and there's nothing wrong with the comment. Dollar Tree is a detangling brush that's shaped like a flat egg. A flat egg? So is that like a tangle teaser? I don't know. I'm curious. All right, here we go. Yeah, so pattern, I would give it an A for the line. I wouldn't replace my current Holy Grails with it, just because, like I said, mainly because of the smell. And they're all good. Like, so my products that I love are good too. It's not like these products are any exponentially better than them. So I'm just like, it's cool. Okay. So curl pattern, yeah. So let's talk a little bit about curl pattern. And if you've been following my channel for a long time, you know I like kind of go in and out of YouTube, but I'm here. I'm on Instagram. If you don't know Dupe Black on Instagram, I'm pretty much there every day. So if you're ever looking for me, there you go. So anyway, so curl pattern. I continuously, I think I already have like a couple of videos on curl pattern. Oh, my hands are gross. Basically talking about how when it comes to actually caring for your hair outside of like an aesthetic, or if you want like your hair to hang a certain way, I'm talking about like actual moisture retention, length retention, and like the strength of your hair. I would say curl pattern is still total like BS. Someone like literally made it up. So if you like, how were people caring for their hair before curl patterns existed, right? So I mean, I just feel like texture, density, porosity are definitely more things that can be measured or studied like more thoroughly, and there's an actual science to that. Whereas curl pattern is just like, this is just how your hair looks, because you can have the same curl pattern as someone and a completely different texture than them, or something like that. Oh, don't call me. No, I hate it when people call me. I really do. I be on my phone like sometimes I leave my phone off for like 3 days. I don't know. Yeah, so I just don't find it helpful. I still have no use for it. Once again, I know people probably have their own idea of what my curl pattern is. I don't know what it is, and I stopped trying to figure it out because number one, there are different curl patterns on my head, and number two, when I was first going natural, like I would say when my hair was shorter, like people would say my curl pattern was one thing, but then as my hair grew out, they would say it was another thing. And I think it was just because my hair got longer and it was probably just getting stretched out, or it's just like people just automatically equate like longer hair with a looser curl pattern. And I think that's kind of eye roll inducing. So I kind of was just like, whatever. So I don't really know what my curl pattern is. People will argue with me. My hair's been called nappy. My hair's been called loose before. So I don't know. It's been called kinky. It's been called curly. It's been called everything. So I don't understand if curl pattern is so important, but it's not objective. Like it's definitely subjective because people can have their own interpretations of how your hair look and what your curl pattern is. So I don't see something that is subjective as being valuable. Whereas when you have like an actual texture or you have an actual porosity, like there are different ways your hair behaves that are associated with those like hair properties. And I just think it's way more valuable to look at that. If you have not read The Science of Black Hair, I definitely highly recommend that book. And then also just cosmetology books. I read like a whole cosmetology book about hair just because I wasn't even like going to school. I got it from the library. It's like a textbook. You can get it from the library. It's cool. You don't have to pay for it. And you can really learn about hair instead of just using this system that I think is like more of like a hierarchy. I'm not saying that it should it's so bad, because if we were divided over this, we'd be divided over something else. So it's pretty much like it is what it is. I do have an issue with people who look at someone's hair and then automatically like dismiss all of the hair advice that they could get from them because their hair is not the same, because that doesn't make any sense. Like I have gotten hair advice from basically every hair type, on like people like straight hair to really tight curls. So it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. The first person who ever really like introduced me to the science of hair was the curl chemist, and she's a white woman, and I believe she used to write for Curly Nikki. And I actually ended up at her salon one day. I was on business in Texas, and I knew her salon was there, and I was like, this is when like I had a TWA, and I was so excited about my hair, and I went just to go buy like a jar of Curl Junkie from her. And she was so nice, and she really knew about hair. Like she was looking at my hair and talking to me about my hair. She was like, yeah, I can see like, you know, like you kind of like a cotton / wiry texture. My hair is not silky. And that's another thing. People always think like if someone's hair is either looser or longer, it's automatically silky, which is incorrect. And we were talking about porosity and all that. And she was extremely helpful to me. And so I don't see the point in really like blocking my blessings on my information just because someone doesn't look like me, because you can always get valuable information, especially when it's science. Like that's science. That's like not emotional. Like it's, you can't really debate it. So I don't know. That's just how I feel. And I think I'm probably gonna get off here. This video is 30 minutes. Y'all don't let me get on here and talk for 30 minutes straight. It's fine. We are twisting. This is gonna be done soon, I hope. I don't want to do this all day. But I think that's pretty much all I have to say. I just wanted to talk about curl pattern, say hello, talk about pattern beauty. Like I said, great line, kudos. And I think they're coming out. Isn't she coming out with a styler later? I will definitely be buying that styler when she comes out with it. I think these are even. Yeah, they look pretty. I don't know. They look pretty even. No one's gonna notice. I have like so much hair. It's all gonna blend together when it's done anyway. Oh, this doesn't look that bad. I feel like once it like plumps up a little, then I won't look bald. I just don't want to look bald. It's all good. All right. Well, I guess I will talk to y'all later. Thank you for getting on with me. I'm gonna try to make more videos. I'm trying. I got this GoPro. Let me tell you, it is the glitchiest thing I've ever used, but I think it's working now because I'm on live, right? And I guess my live is working. I hope so. I hope I didn't record this whole thing for nothing. So I will talk to y'all later. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful day. All the positive energy out into the world. Do some yoga, meditate. The Calm app is my favorite thing. I love the sounds. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. GoPro, stop recording. Will it stop? No? See, look. My GoPro play too much. Bloop. I gotta fix this. Bye, love. And now my hands are wet. I can't do this.